people of the internet? My name is Freelance Amber, and welcome back to another Death Battle reaction video. This is a battle of the, I guess the Egyptian demigods. That's what it is. Anyway, Black Adam from DC, I'm sorry, versus Apocalypse from Marvel. Wait, Apocalypse is Marvel? Oh, yeah. Duh. Anyway, before we begin, please watch the original episode on either the Rooster website or the Death Battle YouTube channel before coming to my reaction or anybody else's reactions. I don't know why I did that. Go support the team that's making the series awesome. So first, I want to apologize that this is coming out late and all that. After a week after it's been out. Yeah, a week, because they're already showing who's next, but They would have already shown who's next already, but I haven't seen it yet. Relax. Okay, so yeah. Again, I apologize that this is coming out late. Life happened and all that, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry that's not a good enough excuse for you, but it's the only one I have. But anyway, I'm doing it now, so no worries. So yeah, this is Battle of the ancient Egyptian demigods. Apparently, I didn't know. Well, I didn't know Black Adam too well. So yeah. Anyway, So I don't know what to say before this, other than it's the 26th right now. So as of when I'm recording this, so yesterday would have been the first episode of the dub of Ruby Ice Queen dub. I've yet to see that yet as of this recording, but as soon as I get this done, I'm gonna go watch it. But anyway, I don't think I have anything else to say. So let's just get this started. Okay, so Black Adam versus Apocalypse. My throat. These two ancient Egyptian demigods will clash in a comic book brawl for the ages in this death battle. It's gonna be interesting. So apparently, yeah, there is gonna be a Black Adam movie with Dwayne Johnson in it. I don't know if that's even out already. I don't think it is. Let me know in the comments if it is or it isn't out. Anyway, so let it begin in 3, 2, 1, go.
Black Adam, DC's ferocious champion of Shazam.
Apocalypse, Marvel's baleful mutant conqueror.
Anubis, Thoth, Ra. For over 30 centuries, Egyptian mythology spawned countless legends.
And we've got comics' biggest baddies this side of the Nile. He's Wiz and
The movie had to have been out if they're
it's our
showing
job to analyze
previews.
their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would
I mean,
win
that's previews.
a death battle.
You've heard of Gotham, the Mascara,
Yes.
Metropolis.
Yes.
Just a few of DC's unique tourist spots.
But there's another. South of the Mediterranean Sea and north of the Sinai Peninsula rests the sovereign nation of Kahndaq.
While those spots have Superman and Batman solving crimes like it's magic, Kahndaq's got an actual magic man saving them. Black Adam.
Long ago, Teth Adam and his people were enslaved by the conqueror Ebok and his army of barbarians. All he had left was his nephew, Amon. Upon fleeing certain death, the two stumbled onto the Rock of Eternity, a mystic lair that has
Shazam
defended
is.
magic since the dawn of time. Here, the two earned an audience with the lair's masters,
Teth
the
Adam.
excellently named Council of Wizards.
Seeing the
32
purity in
3,200
little
years.
Amon's heart, this wannabe Gandalf decked him out with super magic.
Husband of
And
Isis,
being the
brother of
nice guy he
Osiris.
is, Amon shared some magic
Played by
power with
Dwayne The
his
Rock
uncle.
Johnson, it
Spoiler
says.
alert. Not his best idea.
They returned to Kahndaq to free their people, but their methods reached an impasse. Amon wanted to use his powers to resolve matters in a peaceful fashion. However, Teth Adam desired vengeance, emancipation through slaughter.
So Uncle Teth sat his nephew down, man to man, looked him straight in the eyes, and then frickin' killed him. Then used his borrowed power to steal the rest of the super magic. You know what they say? No nephew, no problem.
With the full might of the wizards at his fingertips, Black Adam annihilated the barbarians and freed his city.
You know, I remember I did watch Shazam when I was on on one of my last trips. Wasn't that if I remember right, like the whole council thing that made the mistake when creating a previous chosen one? Was that Black Adam? I don't remember. I only saw Shazam once. Shazam. My God, the freaking wording. I only saw Shazam once, and was that it? Was that Black Adam that pretty used his powers for revenge? I think that might be him. Let me know in the comments.
Suffice to say, he's not exactly your typical hero.
Even the superhero A-listers don't try him, and for good reason. Kmart Merlin here didn't give Adam some nerdy wand, but that dope shit, the living lightning.
While it may function just like real lightning, this living lightning is among the most potent spells in comics history.
It's magic lightning. You ever see normal lightning kickstart a giant's heart and juice up the Flash? Because Black Adam's lightning did, and activating it is as easy as saying the
Shazam!
magic word, Shazam! Wait, hold up, that's Billy's word. Shouldn't he shout like, Black Adam, or Shazoo?
Remember, Kmart Merlin?
Yes.
This is Mumaragan, the mightiest of the wizards. To better protect the multiverse's magic, he promotes individuals to be his mythic champions.
Yeah.
Black Adam is one of the first. So kind of like Shazam with another name.
I like my idea better. Shazoo! It really lets you know you gotta be quiet, like when you're in a zoo or, the animals will
Oh, God!
follow you. Wait, is that not a real thing? Can I talk at the zoo?
But when Teth Adam shouts his magic word, lightning pours from the clouds, transforming him from meager human to Wizard Jesus. And vice versa.
Wizard Jesus?
Simply put, Black Adam is imbued with the powers of God. Well, gods, plural, as his gifts come from multiple mythological legends.
At first, he got juiced up from the Greek gods. Zeus, Atlas, Herc, all those buff guys and gals. But it didn't really work out though, cause he kinda died.
Yet Kahndaq craved for their hero's return. So Black Adam's most devoted followers collected all of his ashes and prayed their hearts out, this time to their own pantheon.
Goodbye, muscles, and hello, bird people. Black Adam was reborn, now with the powers of the Egyptian pantheon. Gods like Shu, Amun, and Horus gave Adam the basics: super strength, speed, flight, and an undying body. But the real magic's with the other three.
The power of Aten channels the living lightning throughout his entire body for combative purposes, and the wisdom of Zehuti improves Black Adam's strategic thinking.
It's a council of knowledge from the gods that clues Black Adam in on how to defeat his enemies. Like, for instance, when evil Joker Batman drove Billy mad, Billy went all King Shazam on Kahndaq. But guess what? Zehuti had Black Adam instinctively lead Billy into a trap to destroy his ass with the power of Sunday prayers. Hallelujah! Holy shit!
And finally, the courage of Mehen. Besides minor healing and resistance to mental attacks, Mehen's power granted Black Adam an indomitable will.
It's got him through some really rough patches. His family, dead. His country, wasted. His wife got revived. She turned to stone. You can knock him down, sure, but he ain't staying there.
Mehen helped make Black Adam a non-wavering and decisive leader. The whole world can turn against him, but he would not care so long as Kahndaq is safe. To reach those ends, he's partnered with the Justice Society of America, the Society of Supervillains, and even the Justice League. Rubbed elbows with Superman one day and Lex the next.
So, is Black Adam a good guy or a bad guy?
Neither. Only the side that benefits his people matters. He's not concerned with morality, and his brash nature is frequently misunderstood.
Push the
It's what
moon.
led to the entire JSA jumping.
Doubted extinction of a
twice.
force
And
field.
they still couldn't check him. Adam's just built that different.
Black Adam caused sandstorms with a single clap, pushed the moon, and killed the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
One time when space cultists came a knocking on Earth,
Space
he
cultists?
fought side by side with his best bro, Sinestro. Afterward, when the Yellow Lanterns dipped and took their rings with them, Sinestro let Black Adam keep the one he got. Now that's a bromance. And can I just say, Black Adam makes a mean lightning tiger.
He murdered the Council of Wizards and later endangered Mumaragan himself. And the Almighty Wizards are part of the Quintessence, basically DC's gods who watch over the multiverse.
No surprise,
I remember
since
those.
Black Adam effortlessly broke Spectre's body, another Quintessence person.
Sure, he's torn off Hawkman's wing and tried to kill Wonder Woman, but through the eyes of his people and loved ones, Black Adam is a hero. A moment's gaze from their idol is all they need to carry on living.
So invaders beware, no one's truly safe from the true, savage champion of Shazam. Ah shit, I was kinda hoping I'd transform there. Shazoo!
Bruh. Okay, let's see what Apocalypse has.
Let me tell you about one of my favorite graphic novels. It spells the end of all days, when madness reigns supreme and order is shattered.
was it Apocalypse in
Mounted
the
upon
death battle?
white horses, death, destruction, pestilence, and famine bring about a world anew. It gets dark as shit, like literally, and I'm there for it.
Are you talking about the Bible?
What? No, this is a Marvel comic. 5,000 years ago in Marvel Comics, the Egyptian Aqaba tribe birthed something terrible.
Okay, they said 5,000 years ago, but Black Adam is 3,200. So I think Apocalypse wins by experience. Wins with experience.
An ugly child. To them, he was a demon. Like a mix between Great Value Thanos and a box of chalk sticks. So they midnight dumpster babied his ass in the desert to die.
Luckily, Ball of the Crimson Sands tribe saw differently. Within this child, he saw a conqueror. He raised him as En-Saba Nur, the morning light.
And above all, he taught him one major lesson. Only the strong survive.
Nur became a warrior.
Does very sound familiar?
Same as his peers, but his physical differences made his experience unique. He
More or
was
less.
stronger, smarter, and hated. Even to these people, he was an outsider.
Then the Pharaoh killed Baal and enslaved Nur. Dude had no one left on his side except for this chick who he had a thing for. But everyone he meets apparently just wants ugly people to die, even when he saves their life. Shit, just swipe right, girl. Goddamn.
And so he embraced the perceived truth. If he was a monster, he would prove it. Betrayed by all and respected by none, if no one would care for En-Saba Nur, they would all fear Apocalypse.
Long story short, he's a mutant. And
Yeah.
not just a creepy looking dude like Beak over the... Oh, God, I'm gonna throw up in my mouth a little bit.
What the fuck?
Anyway, he's got superpowers and they're on a whole nother level.
He has inhuman physiology and intelligence, along with complete control over his molecular structure, allowing him to reshape and mold his body however he pleases.
Yeah, but I guess he's too proud to just, like, turn himself into Jason Momoa or something.
With a combination of his not-so-screwed tight tactical brain and prowess, Apocalypse conquered Egypt, leading it into a prosperous age with an iron fist and an ocean of blood.
Ugh.
He'd then set his sights on the very world itself.
Just one problem. The world had a bunch of X-Men and Avengers running around stopping his world domination. To accomplish his big dream, Apocalypse needed something more.
But that would all change upon the arrival of a certain mutant messiah. Okay,
Cable.
so first, Apocalypse found some space tech that belonged to Celestials, basically Marvel's gods.
Despite
Okay.
his amazing potential, he wasn't able to make use of the technology until the time traveler Cable showed up to kill him. Instead, Cable accidentally infected Apocalypse with the techno-organic virus, a disease that turns organic matter to futuristic technology.
Turns out, this is exactly what Apocalypse needed to access the Celestial tech. With the promise that he would repay the Celestials later, he was bestowed a gem that would change the game forever. This is a Death Seed, a celestial artifact with the purpose of
Seed.
leading Earth into a higher evolved
Okay.
form. By injecting a Death Seed into someone, they are transfigured into one of Apocalypse's horsemen,
Ugh.
a being of incredibly fatal power.
Don't forget about that techno-organic virus either. Controlling the virus means controlling all technology with your mind. Cable couldn't tame it, but Apocalypse's power is so vast, he had no issues controlling it.
So, take a god pyramid, add a super tech virus, multiply the X gene, and what do you get? An Apocalypse who is unrecognizable from his meager past. With these three under his command, any superpower you can think of is now at his disposal.
Apocalypse
Why does that sound like All for One right there? So I'm going to take it. Well, it's not a guess, more like a overthinking. But is All for One somewhat based off of Apocalypse? Because Wiz just said that whatever mutant powers that he just, I don't know, like what he did put to Professor X Xavier there, it made it his own. Hang on. The original Marvel Handbook states he could have any power he desires. In most cases, he also uses his own blood to give others powers and abilities beyond their original it is kind of like All for One, except All for One doesn't use blood to give other people powers. He just like switches whatever quirk he has to another person, and they just something like that.
can teleport, blast all sorts of energy, turn invisible, regenerate limbs, read minds, and friggin' fly. Look at him, Wiz! He's got his hands behind his back and he just doesn't give a shit.
And most impressive is his ability to siphon energy. He once absorbed Cyclops' laser with his bare hand, the same laser that can split planets.
It wasn't long before the virus incorporated technology into his molecules. With mere thoughts, he can construct fake bodies, entire robot armies, and even morph himself into a kaiju. At his peak, virtually no one stands a chance. On a bad day, Apocalypse bodied 6 of the strongest X-Men in a minute.
His telepathy alone contends with Jean Grey, one of the greatest psychics in Marvel.
He's out-muscled and outpaced both Hulk and Thor, and we all know how crazy those two are. We're talking about heroes able to destroy the Marvel Universe, and in an alternate timeline, Apocalypse even slaughtered a Celestial with his bare hands. His bare freaking hands! Wow, way to pay him back for that solid they did you, bro.
With that Death Seed in tow, it's hard to attribute Apocalypse as anything but a force of nature, especially when said Death Seed has mutated beings capable of fighting the Phoenix Force, a cosmic entity and the primal force of life. In fact, Dr. Doom claims the Death Seed is directly comparable to the Phoenix itself.
So much pain, so many bodies. Apocalypse is an agent of war and has the scars to back it up. And even when someone manages to take him down, so long as he's got blood, metal, and that Death Seed, he'll just keep coming back again and again and again.
Ball would be proud, for what is more inevitable and more dramatic to the annihilation of humans than the Apocalypse himself?
Okay, I don't know what to think. But that last part for Apocalypse, he's saying that whatever, if there's like even a drop of blood, I could be remembering wrong or interpreting it wrong. If there's like even a drop of blood of Apocalypse, he'll keep coming back over and over. I didn't hear anything about Black Adam having something like that. And you know, there's always the trope, like DC always has some sort of advantage with Marvel. But for some reason, and no, this is not because I like watching Marvel more than DC. It's not that. But again, Apocalypse kind of has the edge in experience because he was born 5,000 years, whereas Black Adam is 3,200 years. But I'm gonna have to get the edge to Apocalypse here. For some reason. Again, it has nothing to do with me preferring Marvel over DC. I've learned that lesson a long time ago. But just this once, I think I still want to vote for Apocalypse because, like, organic technology and what all that jazz fused into him, controlled Celestials, whatever, mabob. Not regenerating, but coming back if there's even a drop of blood of Apocalypse somewhere or something like that. So I'm gonna have to go with Apocalypse on this one. Oh, this is gonna be my second loss. I swear, if I lose my streak right here, I will freaking pie myself in the face with whipped cream. Take a plate of whipped cream and just slam it on my face. I'll do it. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Apocalypse.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle! But... Ooh. I am programmed to kill. Ooh! Fight! There's background music, though. I barely heard what he just said. Ooh, there's background music, though. Oh yeah, regeneration. I'd never heard Black Adam do something like that.
Your kind will learn to fear me soon enough. Nor in Sabanor, you will learn to fear me.
Woo! Did they just reference Ruby with the broken moon? I saw that.
Get the hell out of my country.
The music, though. Wow, the animation.
Relinquish my home to you, heretics. Shazam! Your hubris has failed you, Teth Adam. Shazam! Oh, shit.
Oh! Oh!
I never offered you a choice. Now, everything you've built.
The screen's so broken! He broke the fourth wall! Oh! Okay, that's kind of brutal. The end. And Omni-Man versus Homelander was brutal. What? KO! Woo!
Saboteur sure brought the apocalypse to Kondak. And our camera, goddammit! That's gotta be like, what, $30 whole? Fuck, man.
This result surprised us. For what it's worth, both Black Adam and Apocalypse displayed ludicrous levels of godlike ability.
Both
Yeah.
of their power supplies compared to cosmic beings like the Phoenix and Super Gandalf, and both
Super
fought
Gandalf.
heroes like Thor and Wonder Woman.
Right, the victor could not be deduced by strength and speed alone. Rather, it depended on how their abilities countered each other. In that
Okay.
regard, Apocalypse held many advantages.
For starters, he could one-up the living lightning. For almost any power Black Adam had, Apocalypse had a better version of it, and then some.
Frankly, half of Black Adam's pantheon granted him abilities that Apocalypse possessed through his mutant genes alone, notwithstanding all his other abilities from celestial tech, the techno-organic virus, and the
Molecular
death
control.
Well, Black Adam did have something
Techno-organic
Apocalypse
virus
didn't.
infection,
The
yeah.
wisdom of Sahuti, Big Brain God, could definitely clue him in on that Death Seed stuff.
And without a Death Seed, Apocalypse would not have fared nearly as well against Black Adam's strength and tenacity.
So why
So
did
to
he?
win, Black Adam would have needed to figure out how to destroy the Death Seed.
Oh.
But Apocalypse could defend against that and had way more options for his own victory.
Okay.
His telepathy got the best of Jean Grey, and there's no reason Apocalypse couldn't mind-read Black Adam. The courage of Mehen may have safeguarded him from mental attacks, but it never made him immune to telepathy outright.
But most importantly, Apocalypse could absorb all of Black Adam's energy powers and turn him right back around.
The living lightning may be enchanted, but it is still lightning.
Oh,
It's
okay.
frequently displayed properties of ionized energy. Thus, there's no reason Apocalypse couldn't absorb it for himself.
Okay.
Plus, it's been shared between people many times before, and the more it's given to other hosts, the weaker the original bearer becomes.
Oh,
Hell,
okay.
stealing the power of the living lightning is how Teth Adam became Black Adam in the first place.
Okay, let me see. For Black Adam, positives bolstered more showings of strength than Apocalypse. Okay. Wisdom of Zehudi alerted Black Adam of the Death Seed. Okay, but the negatives: far less versatile in range of combative abilities, possessed very few means of killing Apocalypse quickly, unable to win if Teth Adam couldn't shout Shazam. Ah, okay. For Apocalypse, Death Seed and X-Gene rivaled Black Adam's physicality. Okay. Numerous abilities countered the living lightning. Regenerative prowess made him difficult to kill quickly. Right. Far weaker than Black Adam without his Death Seed. Right. And Wisdom Sahudi unveiled his weakness. Right. Okay.
So Apocalypse could do the same.
By slurping up Black Adam's magic, Apocalypse grew in power while Black Adam got weaker. It was only a matter of time before Black Adam was literally helpless against the end of all things.
Black Adam may have been power incarnate, but Apocalypse
I love how they use tape.
powers and specific counters to the living lightning meant he could rise to the challenge.
Teth thought he had him until Noor gave him the boot.
The winner is Apocalypse.
Woo! That's another one for me, baby! This is my season, bro! No!
Stay tuned, we'll be jumping into the next matchup next week. But you can always get more Death Battle right now by clicking one of those boxes right over there, and by downloading the battle music linked down below.
Okay, who's next? Oh! Trunks! And... oh shit, Silver? Dragon Ball Heroes is Archie Sonic. Oh, okay. So, what's that death battle about? I don't know. I don't know the theme. But, my god, that is another win for me, baby! How many wins is that? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is my 10th win! I'm 10 for 11, baby! If you're asking why I'm 10 for 11, it's because I lost with the Tanjiro versus Jonathan Joestar one. But my god, I am on a roll, baby! I am on a roll! Look at this go! Oh my god! I swear I'm gonna end up jinxing myself at the end of this, but I don't care. Whoo! That was a good death battle. So, what's the theme of the next one with Trunks versus Silver? Like, people from the future? I think, yeah, because I remember from the original Dragon Ball Z, Trunks came from the future to help out with everyone there. I haven't played any of the Sonic games since Sonic Adventures 2. So, I don't know much about Silver, but I think he's from the future? Went back to the past? I don't know. But anyway, yes, another win in my books. Another win for the books. So, let's end things right here before I run out of things to say. So, until the next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts of this death battle in the comment section down below. If you liked the video and you enjoyed it, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Also, hit the bell button to be notified of my latest reactions. And follow me on Twitter at FreelancerAmber for pretty much the same thing, or the spam shit in general. So remember to stay awesome, be nice to animals, don't be dicks, keep moving forward, and I will see you all in the next video!